A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway.
Well, Wayne Rooney's role today will be crucial. We all know of his qualities as a goal scorer, but a lot's going to be expected from his creativity too. It's very rare for a striker to have such wonderful vision.
Yeah, he's a player whose performances always have an influence on the game one way or another.
Yeah, he's going to have to play the role of distributor, ball carrier and link man, and sometimes even track back. But he can do it all. He has an incredible work rate and an insatiable desire for victory.
There's the shot! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
More and more pressure on the ball here. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. McAllister. Gakpo. This is promising. He is through here. He's on it, can he get away? Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now this could be a chance. And a chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rooney. Now, what about a counter-attack? White. Pass somewhat off target. McAllister is always looking to break lines. Mohamed Salah providing an outlet on that flank. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Good ball over the top. He's rising! And there's a goal! They are purring, truly purring! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
And now he has two. So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Vieira. White is looking to influence the game from out wide. Now Gilberto Silva. No, he's not getting any further than that. Ekitike. Ferdinand with the clearance. Mohamed Salah.
This is the time you need that pace.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And that is expertly dealt with. Rooney is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Can he spark a counter here? And this is Rooney. Gravenberg. Wirtz. To McAllister. And it's Bradley. Wirtz. Gravenberg. Robertson getting forward. He has found the way through.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That's a shade optimistic. Van Dijk. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Oh, that's delightful. Vieira.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And Rooney. Gilberto Silva. Oh, some astute defending there.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's found a way through. Ekitike! And that's a tidy finish. With half-time at hand. Perfect timing. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Liverpool cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And that signals the end of the first period. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Goals, goals and more goals. That's been the story of the half. The team separated by the tiniest of margins at the break. That gets us going once more. That has been cut short. Ekitike. And it's Gravenberch. Played into space. Gilberto Silva. Vieira. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And the pass is intercepted. Can he get it through? Wirtz. And it's Wirtz. Gakpo. Gakpo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Thiago. Rooney has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
Probing pass. Oh, played through for the wide man. Real chance! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Mohamed Salah currently being consciously targeted.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Caught offside that time. Van Dijk. Now that looks a decent ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Gakpo. Aimed beyond the defence. Defending of the desperate variety.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Great vision. That's a nicely shaped ball. Can he finish? And that's in. They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
After 66
As simple
minutes
as you like, the outcome
Number 7.
utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Number 9, Trossard.
Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Nicely aimed pass. That's a cute ball. That's good vision. That's the keeper's ball. Bradley. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
White wins the duel this time. Oh, that's fabulous. Pings it across. And that's the keeper's ball. Nicely weighted ball. Thiago.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Gakpo. Coming on the field is number 14, Semenyo.
Space for him to turn and look. Incoming delivery. And the keeper beats it away.
Manchester really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Pass is just off target. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Semenyo is onto this. Liverpool have their second corner now. Vieira clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Thiago. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Still anyone's game this, one moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Nice looking ball. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Rooney going forward. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. The less said about that pass, the better. Ferdinand. And it's Robertson. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And here's Semenyo. And he's managed to get free.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Plays it across. Terrific effort!
Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it!
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Liverpool found a way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
And that is that. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.
For the benefit of anybody who has found themselves
So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games.